Love that. Now, you're representing Chicago. How do
Yep.
you feel about representing your city, your hometown in this competition, in
I
this series?
I feel great to represent Chicago as a member of the Bay Squad because Chicago is a culinary powerhouse. You know, when you ask people what city in America do you consider to be some of the best cities to eat in, Chicago is going to be in the top two, and by top two I mean number one. So you know, you have cities like New Orleans and New York, and then people will talk about Seattle and Portland, what they're doing in the Pacific Northwest. But when people say, when it comes to variety, when it comes to standards and just the chef's kiss of restaurants, Chicago is the place to be. And of course, as a South Side girl, I am more than ecstatic to be representing the city in Bay Squad.
That's awesome. Now, had any of your cohorts, let's say you call them your cohorts or your castmates, had any of them been to Chicago before this competition? Do you know?
So I'm not sure. So one is from Georgia but lives in New York. One is from Argentina and lives in the Pacific Northwest, and then one is from France and lives in Southern California. So I do know that they participate in competitions around the world, and there is a chocolate competition that's coming up in Chicago, and Chef Christoph will be competing in that this October.
Okay. Did you tell them, what's the one Chicago thing that you told them? If you ever come to Chicago or the next time you come to Chicago, you've got to do this Chicago thing.
No, I did not tell them, you know, you got to. I'll tell you what, there is one Chicago thing that is kind of quirky and wacky. It's something that not everybody in Chicago eats. It's something that even my generation doesn't eat, but our parents may have eaten it. And so we eat that on the show because somebody brings it up. I can't tell you what it is, but it's hilarious. And it is something that I originally thought originated in Chicago, but I was told it was a Southern thing. And of course, you know, Chicago is heavily influenced by the South because of so many residents migrating here from the South during the Great Migration. But yeah, there's a treat that we eat on the show. I don't know if, you're not going to be able to figure it out. I promise you're not going to be able to figure it out. I know some people will scrunch up their nose at this treat, but there are people who swear that it tastes so good.